Hey everybody, my name is David. You might know me from, who cares? I'm seeing a lot of really good workouts being posted online. I wanted to do my part. I want to show you guys a warm up that I use for almost everybody. And initially, I wanted to put it out as a tournament warm up for jiu-jitsu practitioners and people with limited space to warm up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I might do a couple of takes. Here we go. The first thing I like to do is leg swings. What I like to do is post up on one leg. And if you need to hold on to anything, that's fine. Just hold on to a wall, a door, passerby. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load my right leg. I'm gonna put most of the weight in my heel. I know you can't see it right now. And I'm gonna take the opposite leg, try to get my hands in opposition and get a nice swing going. So my foot's stabilizing me, my hip is doing its part, my left obliques are holding this hip up, my right gluteus medius is firing, try to keep my hip from falling down. I'm going to hit the other side, just a leg swing. I like to move my arms in opposition because that's how we walk. We don't walk like this, we walk like this. So we're going to go front and back, each leg. I don't really care how many you do, 10, 12, 15, 30 seconds, whatever works for you, all right? So notice, I'm gonna go sideways here. I'm trying to keep this leg straight so that my hip flexor, my psoas, my iliacus, and my TFL get elongated, all right? So pretty easy. It's basically a running motion or a sagittal plane motion. What I like to switch off to next is a side to side. Boom. If you need to hold on to something, great. Put your hand up against the wall. If you need to use your whole hand, use your whole hand. If you want to use a couple fingers, awesome. Try to contract your rectus abdominis. If you know how to contract your Kegel or your pelvic floor, or you know how to do Kegels, even better. All right. So we're gonna go with the side to side. So again, your gluteus medius, awesome muscle. That's your hip pocket. It's getting elongated, shortened, elongated, shortened. Same thing is going on with your inner thighs. All right. So we're going in the frontal plane. All right. Hit the other side. And I'm kind of counterbalancing and also doing a can-can. All right. Sounds good. All right. For you baseball fans, this next one I stole from Kerry Wood while he was working out at a club I work at. Kind of a big deal, and it focuses on your hip right here. So hold your hand out, bring your knee up, and rotate. Boom. I like to alternate because I'm really bad at keeping count of everything. I'm going to back up so you get a little bit better idea. Oop. Try not to reach down. That kind of defeats the purpose. If you got to put your hands behind your back, whoop, and hit it like so, that's fine. This is an easy one, all right? If your balance is so-so, you can back up against the wall, pull your knee in. While you're pulling your knee in, don't just barely touch your knee. Give it a hug, boom. You're opening up right here, all right? You're elongating the gluteus maximus and the piriformis a little bit. Let's get a little bit of motion. So just alternate, boom, boom. Another one you can do, and a lot of people do it, and you'll catch little details that people are giving you, like, oh, do this, do that. I'm gonna try to do the same. I'm probably gonna update this periodically. Not sure what you call this, but I like a lot of my clients to do it. You take a nice step back, you slide your foot back. Let me see if I can change the angle for you guys. All right, a lot better here. So I'm going to slide straight back. Most of my weight is on my front heel. Boop, boop, boop. All right, I'm getting a hip flexor stretch. My lats are getting elongated. Boom. I got abs of pizza. All right, so that's super simple. I want you to keep your abs on while you're reaching back, all right? I don't want you to just fall into it, you need your rectus abdominis or your abs to keep you from falling back. And it'll also activate them. All right, so what else do we have? A shoulder twist. Okay, this one's pretty easy. And you can do it standing or sitting. I'm just sitting because I'm sitting. So I learned this one from my good friend, Prentice Rhodes. It's out here. Rotating externally with one arm and internally with the other. And the reason this is important is because you're kind of wringing out your shoulders, which that's great. And you're kind of twisting up everything in between, kind of giving it a little bit of movement back. All right. Shoulder twist. One really important thing that I like to teach people is having a good control of your shoulder blades. Whatever you're doing, be it jiu-jitsu, rugby, any kind of training, if you're at a desk all day, whatever. So basically, I'd like you to wake up all your shoulder muscles, and I'm going to show you one way to do that. I'm going to get some plank presses going. Boom. All right. This is a really, really good one for the serratus anterior. It sits in front, or basically in between your shoulder blade and your rib cage. All right. I'm not going to go too far into it. We can break that down later. I'm also going to have you do a really, really good stretch that's going to warm up your hips. Everybody's seen this. I'm going to try to add some detail, and we'll take it from there. All right. I'm going to slide out here so you can get a little bit better view. You've seen this, right? A couple of details I'd like to point out is I'd like this angle right here to be just slightly more than 90 degrees, all right? Because if you're here, you might be kind of cutting yourself off from the stretch that you'd be eliciting from your one knee to the other knee. So I'm gonna open it up here, all right? You see my hips? I want my hips to fall as low as possible. I want the seam of my shirt to basically match the seam or the inseam on my pants. Boom. I'm letting my hips fall like if there was a suspension bridge from this knee to my back ankle. I'm letting my hips fall. Keeping this obtuse angle right here. All right. I'm going to hit you with another angle. I'm going to hit it from the front. So see my hips are falling. Don't be up here. You can put your knee on the ground as well. That's fine. But what I want you to do is think suspension bridge, and I want you to have a larger than 90-degree angle at this knee. I'd like you to load the heel, circles in either direction. Come up slow. This one's called the track stretch. I know this is a lot of lower body stuff, but we're gonna have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back into the track days. Whatever track style you like to put your hands down in, boom. Let my hips come up. I'm elongating my hamstrings, back down, up, down, back up. Go ahead and switch, hit the other side. I'm gonna leave you at that for now. I'm gonna go ahead and work on some squats, some deadlifts, some good mornings. I'll make some more videos for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. If something's hurting you, or if you wanna figure out how to do an exercise, or if you're doing it properly, hit me up. Let's just get it done. Thank you.